UConn, Rebecca, 69 straight home wins, back-to-back national champions.
They're looking to break the longest home court winning streak record here today. Duke has never played in a regular season in front of a crowd this size, 16,000 plus, and I think it's going to take them a little time to get used to it, to calm down, hear each other out there on the floor.
And the UConn Huskies have won 69 straight on their home floor.
And this crowd will come in to see them play anybody, but especially when it's the top two players in the country, Diana Taurasi and Aleyda Beard. And coaches always talk at halftime about the first 5 minutes of the second half, how important it is to establish a rhythm, to try to get the momentum. And so I'm sure both Coach Orema and Coach Guest, of course, touched on that. I mentioned yesterday how important offensive rebounding is to her team. UConn had the upper hand offensive rebounding in the first half, so I'm sure that's a focus for Duke in the second half. You see some emotion and fire from her, but somebody needs to step up and decide it's their time to take the team on their shoulders.
As Duke battles her way back.
Being patient, using the shot clock, waiting to get the shot that they want. This team needs to be tougher in big games. She sees her team's being aggressive, they're hitting open shots, they're getting the offensive rebounds. Duke staying in that full court pressure, hoping that they can cause another turnover.
And they got it.
Past 2 times down the floor, UConn has turned the ball over. They're not handling this pressure nearly as well as they did in the first half.
And Rebecca,
you can see it in the Duke players' faces right now, the confidence they have versus early on in the game.
Duke trailing by 9. They were down at one point, 34-14.
Finally getting acclimated to playing in this building and calming down and finally playing Duke basketball.
Here comes Duke. Well, they're pushing the tempo.
UConn needs to settle down. Duke doing a terrific job of forcing the pace in this game.
If you get physical as well, maybe you rattle UConn a little bit. Got it! A 3-ball for Beard.
She picked the right time to drain the 3. Unbelievable.
Tilla steals. Inside Beard. We're tied.
What a terrific second half of this basketball game.
Boy, at halftime it was 17. It was like a walk in the park for the Huskies. At one point they were up by 20. But Duke has fought back and tied it at 65 with 20.7 seconds left. UConn has not had a field goal over the last 5 minutes. Taurasi, strong, got it!
Duke has to push the ball up the floor and try to get one last shot.
Foley! Got it! At the buzzer! Shock in Hartford.